friends, Ben Ochart here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today I'm going to go a little bit old school. As a matter of fact, I was about to call this video Let's Go Old School. I had a couple folks mention that they wanted to see less of my mug and more of the fish. One person whose name I'm not going to mention, IFG, said don't put your face on the thumbnail. Anyway, so today I'm going to go old school and I'm going to just show you some fish. One person that made a comment, I asked him what tank did he want to see the fish from, and he said the 100-gallon. So let's take a look at what's going on in the 100-gallon. I've got about 10 fish in there that are just blowing up, just doing really well, looking great. And you tell me which one of those is your favorite down below in the comments, and enjoy the video. This one's all about the fish. If you go back to some of my early videos a few years ago, I never appeared, it was just about the fish. So I guess this is old school. All right, thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the fish. Let's start with this flavescent, one of my favorite fish. Just a beautiful peacock. Great colors throughout the body. Some days he's more colorful than others. He's actually a little colored down right now. Just a beautiful specimen though. The Maduka White Lips, a fish I picked up from Paul, the inventory king up in the Northwest. Beautiful dark to light blue throughout the body. Two tones on the anal fin, and just those gorgeous white lips. A great specimen. I always wanted a blue neon, but for a variety of reasons could never get my hands on one, and finally got a hold of some juvies. I was able to grow them out and ended up with this beautiful male. Showing lots of promise. Great markings on the anal fin, in the body. Nice long pec fins. Just a great fish. Here's a deep water Electra, and I just really enjoy the sort of translucent color, the way they change and go light and dark. I have also, you'll notice, some gazelles in here, some Placidochromis gazelles. Also very pretty, also very translucent. Just a beautiful shade of blue, almost with some purple in it. This Z-Rock and I have been through a lot together. He was in the 150, and then started to get beat up. So I had to bring him over to the 100, where he was able to heal, and he's really adapted well, doing well in here. Ruby Red, one of my favorite peacocks, along with Eureka Red and German Reds. Those are some of my favorites. You see the sort of blue in the body, the red, the orange, the dark blue-purple face. Just a beautiful specimen. Highly recommended for anyone keeping peacocks. This yellow regal I picked up from Trevor O'Shea over at the Wonder of Cichlids. Just fell in love with the fish when I saw it in a video, had to have it. And he sent me a beauty. And talk about picking up beauties. This bicolor 500 is from James Largo over at the Cichlid Shack in Arizona. Beautiful fish. Perfect markings on the body. Beautiful fins. Great temperament. Holds his own. Doesn't take anything. A little bit to the aggressive side, but you know what? I kind of like that in a cichlid. Really, it's kind of a good sign. My Exochromis anginus, maybe I'm butchering that name, but it's a 3-spot torpedo, or as we call him here at the house, Earl Finn. We call him that because of the little thin mustache he has. Beautiful fish, and
just great markings on the dorsal and the anal fin, and of course on the body. And as he gets older, he'll put on a little blue in the body, a little blue in the face. He'll put on tremendous size, up to 14 inches. They can get really large, so he'll have to go into the 150, but he's just kind of a puppy dog right now at around 5 inches, and he wouldn't survive in that 150. Here's the lemon Jake. I've always wanted to have a lemon Jake. Finally got a good one here. And again from Trevor O'Shea over at the Wonder of Cichlids. And he got pretty feisty in the 60. I had to bring him over to the 100 earlier than I thought, but he's holding his own, doing well there. And of course there's Chipper. Chipper is my Star Sapphire, Placidochromis Tanzania. Starting to show nice chips, nice little markings on the body. And he's going to put on some great size. We have some good things going on over in the 60. That's, of course, a topic for another video. And I know I get a lot of comments on that red cap. The Jalo Reef is coming along very, very nicely. And as you can see here. And that red shoulder is beautiful. One of my favorite fish. Picked him up at a local fish store. High hopes for that sand diver. Maybe the third time will be a charm and I'll get a male. We've got some little gars in there too. Here's the 150. Again, a topic for another video. But we'll just wrap up the showing you the fish in super slow-mo. As you can see, these big beasts are doing great. And the eye biter you see there in the background has taken very well, as has the Malawi trout, even though he did color down significantly after coming into this tank. I might put him back in the 100 just to have him color up again. But they're all getting along fine, as you can see from their fins. Nobody is getting shredded in this tank. So they're all, they all know their position in the pecking order, and nobody currently is challenging anybody else. So fingers crossed. And hopefully the cichlid gods are with me on this tank.
So there you have it. Those are the fish in the 100-gallon. Did you have one in there that was your favorite? Is there a fish I'm missing? Let me know. And in the comments below, you know I do read them. I don't respond always to all of them. I don't have that much time, but I certainly read them and enjoy them. And I notice other people read and comment on other people's comments, and I like to see that. It's a bit of a community we have going on here. And talk about community, come on over to the Ben.o.cichlid Facebook page. We have a great group there that continues to grow. I think we added about 150 members in the last 28 days. And follow on Instagram at ben.o.cichlid. Thank you so much. You are very appreciated.